boom kesiye pan Asempa FM. Felix Kwakye Ofosu ni obi enya asem ketwa on Sedina Tamakloe. Felix Kwakye Ofosu ze masa hwe no obi an beblemu aba na obi se wo. Ato force and try cause me no kasai. Na mu blemu ekufo do e judge. Ene de Sedina Tamakloe de ba mu ze mo obi an blemu aba. Na atwom seme no na akosie ni na asem ketwa. Baba mu atie bi. And you see Ghana me hypocrite o. Kroma. Kufobia last week ya be home comment buntu me de be the smiles omo trotro comment ne the court decision is the appeals kobom and asem go to Asempa FM and I'm the bro make sure so subscribe and subscribe and click the notification the video be to ma obehu na to shebu you certainly have a comment if you leave that comment in the comment section you make sure so we could go very Construction Limited dan episodes in Assassin Kratasam, the documentations related to your house in Goldberry Baby Sage Money in Adama, you bring Pomba or addiction related to trauma related to aged care. Ko na omushe bibiama kama. Ako boom Asempa FM. I don't want to waste your time, TB.
This morning, all prepare to host the Attorney General Jubilee House media briefing. No, the Court of Appeal delivered a judgment on Sedina Tamakloe. Mijini said Ote and Sana most starting a press conference. No, when news broke, no, how did you receive it? Net was what is court no acquit discharge no.
The position of government on Sasemwe was expressed by the Attorney General in court. Indeed, many of the responses have been misdirected. You know what? You see, one of the things is you see on my women, and it's a in the analysis of issues that come. If the Ninka say, or could them call you Meku Emma Ponchanin 250. There's no basis, absolutely none, not one, a zero basis to blame government for anything that the appeals court has done. But my sister, I'm for air cancelling the condemning government. But let me repeat, there's no basis for that.
Really?
What is the basis for accusing government, Obi? If an appeals court makes a ruling, how do you blame government? You are the exchange lawyer, can't tell me. No, Obi, you tell me.
No, sir. On the things that happen behind the scenes, people may know.
What things have happened, Obi? What things have happened?
No, I'm not saying something has happened behind the scenes. I'm saying if something happens behind the scenes, that people will not know.
No, Obi, so catch me. What has happened behind the scenes? Say it publicly. What has happened behind the scenes? I don't see behind the scenes.
What is public now is that the Court of Appeal has ruled, acquitting and discharging.
So who ruled? Who ruled?
The Court of Appeal.
So who answers for the Court of Appeal's ruling?
The judiciary, of course.
So what is the basis for attacking government? So, you see, we must avoid the emotive responses. Facts were where you avoid the emotive responses. Why? Obi, another question. Was it not the judiciary of Ghana, represented by the High Court, that sentenced
Sedina? Yes.
Only as a sentence, no. Why the case Akufo a sentence Sedina? And as MPP are buying a sentence Sedina. So how is it that when the High Court, the same judiciary, a committee will be a Asempa, but the same judiciary can say Yeja will be a Asemboni? How do we reconcile these two positions? The point is that in 2024, I think April,
yes,
High Court convicted Sedina and was sentencing to 10 years.
10 years. Sure.
I think a month after that, 9th May 2024, 2 clear years ago, and I said in an appeal sentence. Because Attorney General, this has no court, no, Ofiabemu, January 2025, and Attorney General for buy. Attorney General for buy, no, oppose a year appeal now. Said in a court.
Yes.
And appeals court SSA date for judgment. And no more a ruling. Attorney General Babontia can say he disagrees with the ruling. He believes that the High Court judgment, was sound and had merit. And don't you know, he will do two things. He will file for a stay of execution. And then he will appeal.
Appeal, sure.
Obi, what else is there to do at Abanye? And what would be the basis for attacking government for this ruling? How does government bear responsibility for an appeals court ruling?
And I get the sense you vehemently disagree with Omoa Ekase, and I've read posts from some CSO players because this is not good for the optics.
You see, Obi, let me address the issue of optics.
Yes.
Why? The court of Ghana, or for that matter, the court of any other jurisdiction in this world, do they convict people for optics? And do they free people for optics? When Sedi was convicted, was it for optics?
No.
And how can we argue, say, because of optics, you know, so Obi differ, and my young too, and I will be deep more, young too. So that optics argument does not agree. With the greatest, but it's an emotional argument, not a logical one. The judicial system is set up to ensure, say, nipa a different pay any domatu if yasi. An idea on the two if yasi. Because a human institution, the mistakes can be made. So as I say.
Yes.
So nipa na the two if yasi no. So if you say you didn't need year, a man who can say or appeal. Or appeal, like two things can happen. Either say the initial rule judgment of the court will be upheld. And I say so one of two outcomes. One outcome has come out today. So what kind of optics are? What is optics? So because of optics, I should come and drug you and put you in prison so that I will satisfy public opinion. You and I know, and you are the practicing lawyer. Courts don't deal with public opinion. They don't. And finally, they deal only with what they believe to be the facts. In fact, even appeals court ruling, you can go higher than that.
Yes. Yes.
And Obi, in this country's history, there have been many appeals court decisions that have overturned high court decisions. In fact, at first, it was under the MPP in appeals court overturning a
high court
submission of no case ruling in a high court.
Yes.
So if the same appeals court takes another decision, doesn't matter which government is in power. And how does the government of the day bear that responsibility? What is the basis for it?
Yeah, but Felix, when you look at how things happen, look at the scenario. This is someone who was standing trial or jumpy bail. The trial ne also in absentia. Wamama abain SSI. Abain SSI extradition so Emma Obai. Oba Ghana. There were issues. I mean, minority raising issues, or only prison, or that bimu only prison, or prison. Abide by Ebe established clearly say, or prison. About 51 days of her coming back into Ghana. Court of Appeal discharges and acquit her. I mean, how the chronology of events may lead people to make the claims bimu make it here.
Obi, it is a bogus position to take. First of all, time Ben has said na jumping bill.
That should be in 2022, thereabout.
2022, na abandon the
MPP.
So does the MPP, NDC bear blame for Sedina jumping bill?
No.
Number two, so you are aware, so it was the MPP government that filed for extradition.
Yes.
They filed the extradition in 2024. So the 2 years after the
Asempa,
who was to blame for the delay in filing for extradition? And then, because they had already filed for extradition, there was nothing else for the NDC government to do. Wait for the Americans to effect it.
Yes.
And I said the buyer, Sedi is in prison. Up until this ruling, she was in prison. Not one nephew. The claims about until say, or the few, yes, no, I have not, I have some is a blatant lie. I came out publicly to debunk that. And you know, it is not true. Number two, Obi, appeal now said the year, no, the ban of filing.
From the records, I think May 2024, as you said earlier.
It's May 2024, no. Can Can you say a NDC person of filing appeal now? Okay, maybe so. Someone will be the issue of chronology.
Oh no, I mean, sir, based on the dates.
And then number 2, which body sets the dates for judgment?
The judiciary.
If the NDC is set dates for judgment now. Toby, answer me.
No,
you are the one who has raised
no, it cannot be NDC.
So why then do you speak about chronology of events? How? The NDC was not responsible for Sedina jumping bill. That fact must be established. So if we are not responsible for Sedina's jumping bill, how can we be blamed for her jumping bill? In any event, the day Obagana or the sentence started from that day. So that resolves the issue of the absence of the jurisdiction.
Yes.
So up until this appeal, she was going to serve the 10 years, starting from the day I occurred prison. So whether she was here or not before the convention, is immaterial in terms of the punishment that the state was exacting against her. So how do you tie the NDC with this? Does it make us emotional? It is not logical. In as what BN is, so there's no basis. It is completely baseless. And you see, we must refrain from that kind of conduct.
Yeah, but
you cannot blame Obia on your bonnet for it. Unless you are suggesting, says you see, a president of Kokachre appeals court, how they should govern. Do you have any evidence of any form of government interference in this?
Yeah, but Felix,
That is not the old man. That is not Do you know when they were appointed?
No, I may have to check.
They were appointed under President Akufo-Addo.
All the 3?
Yes.
You are saying that for a fact?
That is what I know. So I've set out the scenario for you. So on what basis are you accusing the NDC? And now Obi claiming say they are angry at government. How does government bear responsibility for it?
Felix.
And Obi, is it the first time in our history appeals court has overturned the High Court ruling? In fact, okay, it's a go case, no. It was overturned. It was a very controversial high-profile case, but the appeals court overturned it. And their decision stands until it is reversed by the Supreme Court.
Yeah, but Felix, I'm wondering if this is a position you've held over the years, because I recall.
Why did I hold a contract? On what basis would I hold a contract?
Hold on. On, and I'll give you an example. Mekaisa, when the Atofos and Samne Koswa, the High Court, and all of that. I mean, we interviews over interviews. I mean, and just not you. I mean, communicators of your party in opposition, blamed the Akufo-Addo administration for some decisions and they free in court ever.
No, I see. In my view, the Atofos case was one of the most useless cases I mean. So I reserve the right to criticize the decision to prosecute. So I can say. But government's role ends with prosecution. Hello, did you hear me say the judge who sat on that case and after the appeals court in that case, no, I criticize Dr. Dame for taking a bad case to court. I stand by it today, I stand by it tomorrow. Obi, I have criticized the judiciary before. I have criticized them on their handling of the birth certificate, have I not? I have said that so publicly. I have criticized them for their handling of the Muntio case. I stand by it. But how do you say the scenario I have set out, President Mahama should be blamed? How? Did President Mahama facilitate Sedina's exit from Ghana in 2022? One and all should you say Obebo Ghana Ashehu? In fact, it was even the court that granted Sedina the leave to travel in the first place.
Yes. So
how does the NDC come in that? And have we not followed through the tradition to bring her back home? Was he not serving her prison sentence as of the time of this judgment? And indeed, the appeal, does it not long predate this government? So what is the basis for that purported anger? Say NDC about body.
Yeah, but sir, one of the reasons why some members of the NDC have never forgiven somebody like President Kufuor was because of Chachuche Kata. I mean, there were allegations all over the place. Kofo and panel judges just to get Chachuche Kata in prison, and where was the principle you were espousing today?
Obi, it doesn't drive what you are saying.
I didn't hear.
You are claiming that there are opinions on social media and that they are angry. So I've said maybe this is a series of questions. All of them you've answered in the affirmative.
No, this is related to
no.
You saying I'm for blaming
the
government for what has happened today.
Is it Obi? And so in some way
I didn't hear.
Why are you telling me say there's a negligence between Chachuche anyway? In Chachuche's case, or court, no date had been set for the judgment. That or court, nobody had been notified that there will be judgment that day. In fact, the president of the GBA at the time himself raised issue with that.
Asempa FM.
Mm-hmm. But you are, so what are you alleging? Is that what you are suggesting?
No, I'm saying.
So then what is the issue?
People blaming president and the executive for decisions from our court on political issues. No,
and
they didn't start today.
There's no basis for what they are saying. What is the basis for it? Actually, I've set out the scenario for you. My counsel, which of them can the NDC be faulted for? Which of actually, and they should finish us with the basis. You see, as a giant Ghana.
Very well.
An appeal, a process has been undertaken.
Mm-hmm.
You see, a year Abain did not defend the state against the appealer. Then you have a problem.
Sure.
And I'm a
Sure.
First of all, people have not even read the judgment. No, but I'm not going reading one sentence of the judgment. They've not even seen what the state said. And yet you are saying say Abain should be blamed. How can you engage in misplaced anger? Say why would I be justified to do so? What will be the basis for it? Is it criticizing the court? It's allowed. So criticize the court.
Yes.
Why? There was a judge who recently went to pick some judgment from, I think, or offensive view from Wikipedia. They will not criticize and ridicule him.
Yeah.
Can you blame government? I think government Wikipedia when it went on here. Recently, judge now, say Abronye was not equal before the law like others. Was he not roundly condemned? So that is done. Condemning judges, criticizing judgments, is that. But I'm saying, say, any claim, say, Abain bears responsibility in this matter is baseless. And that must be placed on record.
Yes. Some Mahama in your court. Same way Nana Kufuor in your court. The same people who would have blamed the Kufuor today would think it's okay. It's just the political hypocrisy. It's why our state agencies are weakened. A common mayor and common man. Let's all, I'm not happy with the judgment. But me, I'm not blame Mahama. Same way I won't blame a Kufuor for those judgments. The issue deal. I'm not happy with the judgment based on all the circumstances, and I've just restrained myself from no go as a wound to me matter. Have you noticed that I'm representing as a family who has my issue? Yeah, it's just a personal decision of a sort, But for me, yes, I like the approach of the Attorney General. That I must admit, the way he spoke, the way his demeanor, because I've always told that communication is not just about what the person is saying, it's how the body oozes, the dexterity. The way our kasane body language, and it tells you that the government wants to go through that process. I mean, let nobody also pretend that this has nothing to do with NDC. It's hard hypocrisy. It has everything to do with NDC. Let's not go there. Moya dear no near catch rema. No my say, I'm a soy man. A miamo de anamazemu film. Me said that YouTube, edit screenshot by YouTube. You want me exposing Crawford. The same people want to me. The same people. And then my bread into moons of my ear feel free. Share your view in the comments section. What do you make of everything? We are not subscriber. Most subscriber not click on notification. The video be to ma. Ubi no wait me share. Let's also be sure so ye. Ediama me here. Ghana so here. Bye bye.